My admin, please, let's go live. This particular lesson is live on many, very good, on many social medias. We are live on YouTube. It's because of the blessings of Edify. It is because of the blessings of Christian Schools Owners Association, the blessings of ICT Teachers Association of Uganda. Thank them for making us learn during this period of lockdown. So in this primary 5 class, we are going to get to section A of our paper. I remember telling you that we have already handled section A of RE during the time for RE. So in this time, we are going to look at section A of the social study paper. Okay, so I request again for your maximum cooperation and participation in both call and chats. Okay, good morning, unit. Thank you very much. Abubakar Shakur, thank you. Good morning to you. So let us start. Abdul Shakur, you are a blessing, and you are going to start this. You're going to start this discussion. Abdul, I'm getting you to open up this discussion, but I don't see you. Oh, Abdul Shakur, I've got you here. Yes, Abdul Shakur. Abdul Shakur.
Yes, teacher.
Abdul Shakur, speak to me. Okay,
yes.
Thank you very much, Abdul. Do you have your paper? Do you have your paper there?
Let me.
Do you have your paper?
Let me first see.
Okay. Okay, fine. Let me read for you a question. Yes. You will give us the answer.
I've got it.
Okay, the question is there. The question is there. Read it for us.
Give the direction in which the sun sets.
Okay, what is the meaning of the word set?
Sets. It means where the sun goes after rising.
Wow, it is just going down. To set means to go down. In simple English, give us the answer, my boy.
West.
Wow, it's amazing. Thank you very much. Okay, God bless you, Shakur. Shakur has given us the opening answer. The opening answer is west. While the wonderful children on the chat, Gloria and Dorcas, are very wonderful children. They are also on the chat giving correct answers. Asasira, wonderful. Elijah, wonderful. This is amazing. I'm very happy for you. In fact, I'm going to look for each of you and get to your schools and bless you when schools open. You will be shocked to see Mr. Otim, whom you have never seen during these lessons. I will walk there and ask for Murunji Ethel, where are you? Jerusalem Alpha, where are you? Jesse Nabasa, where are you? And then you will be walking around the school with your gift. Okay? Silver Mark will be walking around with a gift because he has participated very well on Zoom lessons and also on Google Classroom. So we have the animals that are used for transport. Okay? We have got animals that are used for transport. But in this time, the question is specifying hilly areas. Okay? We have many animals that we use for transport. But this time, the question is specifying hilly areas. Okay? So on our chat here, beautiful people like Jerusalem Alpha says donkey. Donkey is correct. Donkeys, you have changed the question, Muroji. You changed the question. Even Elizabeth has changed the question. Elizabeth, you changed the question. Even I think name the animal, not the animals. Okay? Camel. ITEL S16 Pro has said camel. Now, camel is not used on hilly areas. Camels are used on plains and semi-desert and semi-desert areas. Okay? Thank you very much, my friends on chat. Thank you, wonderful. Thank you very much. Now, a little bit of explanation here that when we say hilly areas. When we say animals used for transport, we have different areas. We have hilly areas, we have got plains, and then we have got semi-desert and desert areas, okay? So when you go to the plains of Teso, you will find oxen used for transport. They carry heavy things, they carry harvests from the garden up to home. They use oxen because those are plains, okay? Now, when you go to hilly areas of Kapchora and maybe some parts of Budimbujo, you will find the donkeys used for transport, okay? But now when you go to Khartoum, and some parts of South Sudan, okay, those are desert areas, all right? You will find camels used. Camels are used in such areas. So let us categorize these animals according to the area, okay? Oh, Anne, thank you very much. Anne acknowledged that it was a mistake. She added the S to the word donkey. So, boys and girls, oh, Anne, remember you said that you don't. Oh, this is bad again. Okay, fine. Let's leave that. Let's leave that. We can discuss about that later. Thank you, Anne. So, I have categorized the animals used for transport in different parts or different landscapes. So next time, when you face that question, you should be able to understand that it differs, okay? The animals that are used in hilly areas are different from the animals that are used in plains and are different from animals used in desert and semi-desert areas. Before we continue, let me give you reasons why each of those animals are used in different areas, okay? We are going to start with hilly areas. Why are donkeys used in hilly areas? Donkeys are used in hilly areas because they have strong backs to climb hills, okay? They have a strong back to climb hills. The donkey has a strong back to climb on hills. And also its foot. It has a suitable foot, okay? It is called a hoof, all right? It has a suitable hoof for climbing hills, right? The hooves can grab the hill and move forward. Even if it is moving downwards, the hooves of a donkey are able to balance on a hill. So those are two reasons why donkeys are used on hills. Now, let's look at the reason why we use camels on desert or semi-desert areas. Camels take long time without drinking water. Okay? Camels take long time without drinking water. Also, camels have reserve tanks on their backs for water. Those are the reasons why we use camels for such dry areas. Yes, thank you for the spelling of hoof, but we want hooves. Raphael, put it in plural form, hooves, because there are many, right? The hooves of a camel can climb a hill with ease. But also, a donkey, sorry. The hooves, thank you very much, Raphael. But also the hooves, the back of a donkey is suitable for carrying heavy loads up and down the hilly area. Thank you very much, Kalule. Thank you, good children. Abdul Shakur, thank you. Now, that is a little bit more about animals and then the different places where they are used. We are trying to explain more about each question because we expect that this question may come in another way, in another form. So you listen carefully and take note of the discussion. Okay, I'm fine, my friend. My friends, I'm very fine. Let's leave the greeting, okay? Let's leave the greeting and we concentrate. Nachitende, okay? And Carol, okay? All right. Thank you. Let's continue. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Let's continue. What is the major source of income for the government? The major source of income for the government is revenue. Okay? Revenue, that's the money. Oh, no, not tourism. Tourists pay revenue. Abdul Shakur. The tourists pay revenue. So it is the source of the income for the government. Okay? It's revenue that is got from tourism, that is got from imports and exports, that is got from all that is called revenue. The taxes that we pay is revenue, okay? Agriculture provides revenue to the government. So the government income comes from the revenue that we collect from tourism, the revenue we collect from agriculture, the revenue we collect from. So the answer is revenue, okay? That is the income of the government, the source of income. Hey, wrong spelling, Eunice, please. Spell well, revenue. Spell well, let's continue. All right. Why is land considered as the most important resource? Let me interact with you on call. Let me get a few people to interact with them on call, okay? There are many people who have put up their arms, but you will have to forgive me. I cannot give you all the opportunity, okay? Just be good children and accept to move with me on both chat and Ngabire. Ngabire Sarah. Ngabire Sarah. Now you see. Yes, Ngabire. Why is land considered as a major resource? Sarah?
Yes.
Why is land considered the most important resource?
Because we live on land.
Okay. Thank you for that try. Because we live on land is a good try. Now, it's a very good answer if you can put what we get or how we live on land. Okay. Okay, thank you. Land, Now, like my friend has said, we live on land. We get food from land. We do everything on land. So it is considered the most important resource because most of the activities are carried out on land, okay? Most resources are found on land. Wonderful. Most resources, all resources, Jordan is the best. Jordan has just said all resources, okay? Okay, all the resources are found on land. Most resources are found on land. Okay, that is the best. So land is used for all the human activities. Like the way Imani has put it, most human activities are carried out on land. So let's look at these answers and we arrange them together. The first one, we say most of the resources are found on land. And then somebody also says other resources are found on land. Okay. And then another one says, oh, sorry, most of the human activities are carried out on land. Those are the correct answers. So when I'm marking this work, I will look at the few keywords. The first keyword is most. The another keyword is all. Another one is activities. Those are the keywords that I will be looking at as I give you marks. I give you ticks. Okay. When you say most human activities are done on land, like Shasha has said, that is correct. It is where most economic activities are carried out. That is also correct because that is what humans do. Economic activities is carried out by humans. Okay, but if you put what is carried out on land, it may not have value. If you say land is used for agriculture, it is not correct. Why? Because agriculture may not be the most important activity. every human. Okay, so instead of specifying the activity carried by humans, better put them as one. Most of the human activities are carried out on land. Don't mention the particular human activity, because you are going to limit your answer to that particular human activity. Yes. Oh, Jemima has said, I got it. Very good. Jemima has said, teacher, I got it. So let's continue. Jemima, thank you for that. So state one importance of formal education. I mean, informal education. We cannot answer that word, that question, when we have not yet known what is informal education. Agaba, Jeremy Agaba. Meanwhile, Emmanuel Jabuk, get ready. Jeremy Agaba.
It helps us. It helps us to
Agaba. Agaba.
Yes.
First, understand what is informal education. Informal education, not formal. Try it again, Agaba. Oh, sorry. I think Agaba's, Agaba, are you trying again? Sorry. I think Agaba's audio is not okay. Let me hear from Emmanuel Jabuk. Yes, Emmanuel? Emmanuel Jabuk. Sorry, even Emmanuel is not picking up the call. Sorry. So, let me get to the call, to the chat. There are really many. Let me get to the chat. It favors the illiterates. There's a spelling of illiterates. Formal education is teaching of children from home. No, I'm not doing formal education. I'm teaching you from home, but this is not formal education. Doesn't need income. Okay, thank you for that try. Doesn't need, oh, sorry. Thank you for that try. Now, let me help you. Let me guide you now so that we can get the right answer. Okay, attention, everyone. Okay, Malvin says promotes moral. No, let me guide you. Now, when we say informal education, okay, let us look at all the activities that are done at home. All what is going on at home is informal education. The greetings that you do at home, okay? The appreciations that you give after that small house you have built for your chicken, that is all informal education. All the activities carried out at home is a training, is a teaching, okay? So the importance is that it provides needs for people. Informal education provides needs or solves the problems of people in the community. If the problem is food, okay, that vegetable that you have planted in the veranda, instead of planting flowers, you have planted dodo, you have planted sukuma wiki, you have planted the spinach. Your compound is beautiful, but with food. So it provides needs for the people, okay? It solves the people's problems at home, all right? So when we say informal education, we are looking at how people try to solve their problems. If we need a doctor, we just go to a herbalist, okay? We don't need to begin moving to the hospital to those who have acquired formal education, okay? Yes, Jesse, I saw your chat. Surely, I saw your chat, but I was still explaining something, okay? I was still explaining something, then I will get to the charts. Okay, Israel says education goes from home. That is good. That's really good. The training that we get from home. That's our needs. It provides the needs of the people. It solves the immediate needs of the people. That education helps us to solve the immediate needs of the people. Also, that education promotes morals, like the way somebody put it here. It promotes morals. Sorry, I'm very sorry. My network, I think it's breaking. It shows me that here that unstable internet connection. I think the network is breaking, but we shall move on by the grace of God. Jemima, thank you. Thank you for that information. Yes, said the teacher, your network is breaking. Or Jesse says, I cannot even hear. Sorry for that. I'm trying hard to make sure that I put my mic very close to me so that I can be able to. Okay, it teaches people about their culture. Calvin, thank you very much. Informal education promotes hard work. Shasha, very good answer. Informal education. Process that happens. Okay, fine. Thank you, Abdul Shakur. We are now looking at the importance. Abdul Shakur, we are now looking at the importance of this education. Abdul Shakur is still writing the meaning of informal education. But now under the importance, we have seen many that have been given by people. Yes, it promotes unity. Very correct. Okay, no, Imani, bright future, Imani, no. Informal education is not for future development. It gives immediate needs to the people. If it is promoting culture, it does it immediately. Okay? Is that understood? If it is promoting unity, it does it immediately. It doesn't wait for the future. If it is cooperation, the spelling of cooperation is not correct, my friend. Jemima, the spelling of cooperation, check it well. Good. If it is morals, it teaches morals immediately. That's why we say informal education in the society solves the immediate problems of the people or provides the immediate needs. It makes life easy. How? Shasha, how does it make life easy? Okay, Dan, thank you for that wonderful spelling. All right, so let's continue. Let's continue and try to save time. How does climate influence people's way of life? How does climate influences people's way of life? Now, before we answer that question, listen to this explanation. Vicent and Agwan, listen to this explanation. When we say climate in relation to the dressing, when we are answering this question, we should put the two. We should put the two sides of climate, hot or dry, and then wet and cold. Okay, we have to marry these dressing styles together because the question is not asking positive ways, okay, or negative ways. The question is open. How does climate influence people's way of life? So it doesn't tell you whether influences positively or negatively. It's an open-ended question. Sorry about that. Therefore, your answer should also cut across. Your answer should provide or should tell us how climate influences people's way of dressing in two areas. That is to say, hot and dry area, and then wet and cold areas. I hope that will guide your discussion on chat. Let me see. Rihanna, where is the answer? People dress according to weather. No. Mention the weather. mention the weather, and mention the type of dress or the kind of dress. Okay. Let me see another one. Oh, okay. No, not correct. Oh, teacher, I cannot hear. Sorry, Ngavire. Let me, Gloria says, on cold days, people put on heavy clothes, while on hot days, people put on light clothes. You cannot even put while. You just use the word and, because they are not comparing. We are not comparing. People wear light clothes in sunny weather, and put that word and. People wear light clothes on hot days, and I want you to specify, to put that word and, because the question is general. Oh, in now here. So I was explaining that when you're answering this question, put in the weather, put in both weather conditions or climatic conditions. Put the and explain the type of dress like Gloria is doing here. And then you put on the hot and dry climatic condition, and you put on the type of clothes they put. Okay. So that was Thank you very much. Now I can see people are guided. Let me see this chat. Gloria has understood it. Jemima, I think this is Jemima. Let me see. Yes, Jemima has also understood. Imani, Abdullah, and Gabi, they have got it right. Junju, you have got it on one side. People dress light clothes on hot and dry climatic region. And put the other part now. And on wet and cold climatic areas or regions, people put on heavy, like the way triumphant. I think triumph, that should be triumph. Triumph has understood. Thank you very much. Okay. So let me now put these answers that, I can see now people are understanding. The charts have explained to me that you've understood. So let's look at the answer that we have there. People in cold areas dress on heavy, warm clothes. And people in dry and hot areas put on light or white clothes. I have brought in the aspect of white in semi-desert areas put on white clothes. The answer is to reflect this.
Yeah.